Hi, shalom everyone. Continuing these fantastic tours, friends, over here of Israel. Once again in Ramat Shemesh Aleph. Let's explore another key area, which is in this beautiful city over here. Now, friends, we are now in a key corner. We've been here before, the corner of Dolev, which has a beautiful pathway, which we're going to go up now, which we haven't been before. There's a circular road of Nachal Dolev over here. We've got a beautiful, gorgeous park over here with a musical park all the way down there. We did tour that area. And over here, just to recap, we've got a small merkaz, which actually goes up a few floors, including a bagel restaurant, a supermarket. We've got, you can see it's got a larger, but let's go up this beautiful parkway, and explore some synagogues, some nice parks and views of the city over here. Now, this is a famous key area. This leads to different parts, let's just say, of the area of Nachal Dolev. So we're going to go up here. Over here, there's a famous park. But we're going to go down the other way in a minute. I just want to show you up here, friends, first. And we're going to go through another way. There's a lot of roads. A lot of the roads over here in Ramat Shemesh Aleph has the name Nachal to it, we have to point out. So this is like a spider web of places. And a lot of it is very, very well linked to other places. Yeah, what a view now we've got of Ramat Shemesh. Here, friends, that's a Dolev Street once again, which is a circular road. Now you've got a gorgeous park up here, which leads to Nachal Dolev Street, other side of Nachal Dolev Street. So you can go from one part to the other over here, friends. Now you've got different pathways to different places. This is the first one that goes up to Dolev Street. It's actually a gorgeous park with beautiful views. If you go up there, you go to the third floor of this large supermarket over here, which is very, very famous. But let's go through this way now, friends. They're building a big centre here, I believe. Very interesting. Once again, you've got views, I think, connected to Leman Achai, a charity organisation here. And what a view you've got. Now let's go up this pathway, see what there is here now, friends, over here. We haven't actually toured these few streets together, which are key streets, residential streets, and a lot of synagogues also in the city over here. Ramat Shemesh is a very, very popular place for Anglos. Now, first of all, you've got like some sort of kindergarten here. Ma'on Rimon, it's called. Let's continue in this pathway. It's a key place because obviously there's a lot going on. We're going to see the synagogues here in a minute. Now, this is a street called Nachal Mata, which is very interesting. Leads more towards the dead end, but you've got beautiful views of the area. You've got a lot of Israeli flags. It's the street itself. Very, very residential. If you go all the way down, we're not going to take you all the way down there. They've got a lovely, lovely park, especially if someone wants a coffee to sit down with the views of Israel. It's very, very much recommended. Let's check out the views over here, friends. There you can see this part. That's the other side. So we're not going to go all the way down towards the dead end. You can see of the forest over here. So residential streets, you can actually see all the way down there. You go down back to Dolev Street and you can see the things. But let's continue, friends, over here. So this road, well, you've got a beautiful fruit tree. Is that oranges or apricots? I'm not sure. Over there. I think a lot of these apartments have gardens to it over here. So it goes all the way down with the beautiful views at the bottom. And let's check out the other way, friends, over here. There's a lot of key synagogues also here inside the city where we haven't been before. Friends, we're a community here exploring all over Israel. This is probably about the 100th video we've done in the city of Bet Shemesh, so we're covering the entire city pretty much. Okay, friends, we've got a Merkazi synagogue here, which is right opposite me. I think this was one of the first synagogues in Ramat Bet Shemesh, if I'm not mistaken. This first one. It's actually a beautiful synagogue right outside here. A few Israeli flags. Now we've got a large Sephardi synagogue, actually daven here sometimes, called Heichel Eliyahu. It's actually beautiful. I've been inside many times, but I daven sometimes on Shabbat here. They've got like a nice event hall room, a kiddush room over here also, but inside it's gorgeous. It's probably closed at the moment, I would assume. Let's continue. As we go down here, got a beautiful palm tree here. We've got another synagogue called Heichal Eliyahu, which is like a more national religious community synagogue over here, friends. Let's just go around here. There's an upstairs Ezrat Nashim, and there's a community hall also. Let's just explore and go back towards the Dolev Street through here. Just explore what we've got here, friends. And they've got like an events hall over here also, right opposite me, which I think is quite a newish structure in of its own right. Actually can't go around there. Just going to take a short break for a minute. Friends, over there, we just lost the connection. Over here now, friends, over here, this is once again, this is one part of the synagogue. Let's just go through the other way because it's we can see some other views. This synagogue is called the Ramat, so this leads to other parts of the Dolev Street, which I want to show you. You can see it's got a beautiful garden around here. It's called Ramat Synagogue, nice trees. This is an event hall, and what's the beauty about here is you actually this is the event hall over here, actually leads straight back to the street of Dolev, so it's like a maze, this entire street is. And more beautiful now, there's like a harmony house over here which we've explored before, which is gives facilities for older people over here, which is beautiful. Now we're on the Dolev Street, friends, over here. It's a beautiful building, many people come. Now you've got another national religious synagogue called the Ramat Shalom synagogue over here, right on my left, which is also beautiful. Big Knesset Kilot, Ramat Shalom. Over here, this is a gorgeous park, which we've been in before, we have to stress. That's where we just came from, if you recollect. Just literally a minute ago, the other side, we were down here, and this is a beautiful park here, friends. Gorgeous. And they just added new features over here, like a small exercise park down there, which is very interesting. Got added benches also. It's a gorgeous park, friends. That's where the third floor happens to be. Now let's take you just down the other side for a minute, show you across the road. So this is a Dolev Street. There's a Karlebach synagogue here on our left, but now over here this is a beauty. The stairs just link to everywhere, and you've got the Shimshon Street, or Samson you could say in English, which is beautiful over here. You can see this is a gorgeous pathway over here. Cottages, very rare. This is in the Shimshon Street, and it goes all the way down to Nachal Shimshon, which is amazing. Got great cottages. See, with flags of Israel, and eventually it's going to lead to the Shimshon Street. It's absolutely amazing, friends. We've got different courtyards, and it's beautiful. Hope this tour was informative. Yeah. And Shimshon Street is a very popular street in the area. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this tour and have a fantastic day. Thanks.